paint on some brushes on some models. Let's do this. A bit more water. Well, I know I'm talking to nobody, but that's okay. I don't know, I got this morning. I'd like to crack on with some of these miniatures. Whilst I'm here, I'll turn on the camera, turn on the microphone, and just sit here and chill and get some painting done. Is the plan. If anyone pops in and says hello, that'd be nice, but otherwise I'm just going to focus on getting this done. I thought I'd finish all of my current Moonstone collection, and then found that I have another 6 to go in the Pirates and Goblins themes. I must have picked up at a Salute or something, or UK Games Expo last year, and completely forgot that I had. Why has this signed me out? So yes, I was watching some YouTube last night. I got them sprayed, so they're all done in a grey undercoat and then a white zenith. That's good, and now we can crack on with painting this morning. Right, I think I'm good to go. Morning, Nerdy Geezer. Hello, mate. Hope you're good. But yeah, I'm just gonna let me just make sure these cameras are correct. Bring this over a little bit. So we're going to be painting up. We've got these. I've got a whole bunch of them that I didn't even realise I had. These are all hiding in a little. I keep all my projects in these little tubs, so I have a ton of these. They're called really useful boxes, and I have all my built projects in them. So this is a Blood Bowl team. And I was sorting through them the other day to see what I had, and opened up one of them, and it had these Moonstone miniatures in that I'd forgotten completely that I even had. So when I thought I was done, I was in fact not done, and therefore needed to crack on with these. So here we are. I need a wet palette sheet. I don't know how long I'll stream for. Might be an hour, might be a couple of hours, but everything else I wanted to do this morning done, so now I've got some time. Yes, I will be painting up a Blood Bowl team. That will be happening. Ever since we went and saw the NFL, James has wanted to now play Blood Bowl, so he has a Skaven, which is the rat people. Blood Bowl team. I have a human team and an orc team. I think I have a dwarf team somewhere as well, but I'm going to do the orcs because I'm going to do like a really. I've been wanting to paint orcs for so long. If this gives me my excuse to do my really grotty, grimy orc paint. So yeah, the next thing I do will be the orcs. That will be good. But we'll get these done first. We'll get the no, this doesn't fit. I need a bigger paint handle. One of the larger rims, but one of the larger bases. Oh, it does fit. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, I've not advertised this stream anywhere. I've not said to anyone I'm doing it. I'm just on. So if people happen to be on YouTube and follow me, or Twitch and follow me, they will see that I'm up, but I'm not that was the income. Shows how much my brain isn't awake yet. The wrong yellow. Luckily I think I can wick it away fairly quickly. Cool. Right. Let's scratch that. That wasn't Griffhound orange I was using. It was Andean yellow. But I also would like to get some lead belcher. Where's my? So yeah, we want to crack out Blood Bowl at some point. There is a new edition of Blood Bowl. And I think I have the previous edition, but we're going to just play that version anyway. And if we like it, then I'll pick up the later version. James might play it once and be like, that's right, I'm definitely going to need some white, so we might as well get that out there. Might as well get a blob of white on the go. Yeah, I mean, I already slapped some colour on this guy last night when I painted him, so he was already getting some work done. I just wanted to see how the yellow worked on the shell of the crab. Obviously, it needs highlighting. It's a bit dark, but comes out alright at least. Don't know if you're still there, Nerdy Geezer, but any plans today? Was you working last night? Were you working daytime? Want a nice goblin green. I'll say if I haven't used this one here. This one is new. Gut Ripper Flesh. Let's have a look what the green that is. How's Arcade? Hello mate, you alright? Good morning to you. It's a very impromptu little stream. Anything up some blood bowl, not blood bowl. Putting up some moonstone. Right, oh this is actually not a bad little green. Not a bad little green. Go with this. So he's pretty much got his arms out, his head's out. I don't think he's got any skin showing on his legs. It's just arms and head, I think. Nice, a nice goblin green. I like this. I gave you that set, Alex. If you look inside the box I gave you, you'll see that the humans and orcs are all painted, mate. Oh dear, how forgetful of you. I let the Blood Bowl set I left at your house, fully painted orc and human inside the box. Painted in a very, very retro style, even with some dodgy static grass. Yeah, I like this green. This green's nice. I'll remember this in future for my pins. And I like to do goblins and all sorts of different greens, so then when they're on the table, they all sort of stand out from each other a little bit. If you check inside, yes, by me, mate. Yeah, check inside the box. You'll find everything's painted. Of course, you're more than welcome to strip the paint off them. Dettol will strip the paint, or I tend to use a jewelry washing machine with a little bit of clean spirit in it, which you get from Wilco's. You can strip the paint off models quite easily. I would not take offence to. If you want to paint them, it's absolutely what you should do. But only paint. I want to get a little. Where's a little spike? I'm just worried there's a little bit of flash between his face and. Oh, it's Wilco's. Oh wow, okay. Wilco's is shut down. Okay, not from Wilco's then. From you know, probably one of the others. Not too bad, mate. Yeah, I can see pretty well. Don't struggle too much. I haven't moved to using a magnifying glass yet. I wouldn't be a patent to not doing that, like getting a little like things here and you can look at it under a magnifying glass. But yeah, I don't do too badly with it. Painting eyeballs and stuff is always tricky. I try and do the suggestion of. I don't do like the whole. You know, some people go crazy. They can do an iris. They can do. I mean, the whole shebang. But suggestions of eyes. Forge World minis. No, the only. Well, no, that's not true. Actually, I do have one Forge World mini. And that is a ghoul that I showed on a previous painting stream. But no, not too much. Do I have anything else as Forge World? No, I could show you the miniature because I was actually I'm probably gonna paint this next week as like a Halloween stream. So no self-respecting YouTuber could not do some sort of Halloween themed episode. So you know, so yeah, this is the ghoul from Forge World. It's a pretty cool looking picture, and it was a bugger to build, although to be honest Games Workshop did help me. So but yeah, you can see it's on like on the carcass of a horse there, so it's just torn that horse apart. It's even got some authentic cobwebs on it. Yeah, so it's ripped open this horse, and then it's a pretty horrific looking monster. But yeah, all I've done at the moment is sort of primed it and then Zenith highlighted it, which it looks quite cool and it's black and white, to be honest. If you painted the rest of the horse, like if you did the horse like in really nice detail, then kind of left him as like this kind of maybe do the eyes or something, you could make it look quite cool, I imagine. But yeah, no, we're gonna try and give him a paint, because I've had him for years. I've just never got around to painting him because I always think I'm not going to do a good enough job. So painting Charles balls would be difficult, mate. Yes, that would be tricky. That would be tricky. But yeah, so no, when the stars align, you come around, you can see the absolute dead ton of stuff I've got painted. Is a lot. Right, now I need to do some clothing. Nice. Keeper of Secrets is very cool. Yeah, there's some cool Forge World do some very cool stuff. It's normally, unfortunately, it's very cool to look at, but it's terrible to build and paint. Normally got all sorts of problems with their Forge World stuff, like bubbles, the resin, and it's known as foul cast. Normally, designs are super cool. Most people hate the actual materials. Yeah, we're going to give that a paint job, hopefully. Yeah, chef. Yeah, not planned, mate. Just decided to woke up this morning, got some housework and bits and pieces done, then thought, you know what, got a bunch of these miniatures still to do before I can move on to some other potential projects. Yeah, thought I would You're very, very welcome, Alex. So if you don't advertise my games room as the best ever, I've got some insane pickups in here. Very disappointing. Giving him a little red cap. Or cap there. Oh yeah, with your 28 karat gold cart lead, mate. Amazing. Gives you extra frames, that does. Well, luckily, Alex, he Lee lives about 5 minutes away, so. Oh dear. Crazy small world that we live in. Nice, enjoy out, Alex. Enjoy it. Laser Quest. Don't get too overzealous. Don't sneak up behind someone and snap someone's neck. You know, you can get a little bit carried away in the Laser Quest. Enjoy, mate. Have a good time. I would like to do some blue overalls. Really nice blue for this. If I can remember. I don't remember all the paints that I've used in the past. What was it? Can my brain remember? Might have been this one, you know. It might have been this one. Might have been this one. I should do this. Might need a second round, I reckon. No bad, it's no bad. He looks very fun and jaunty on his little obstacle, doesn't he? Yeah, chef. What's the film going on the Laserdisc? Remember back in the day, anytime anyone got like a new home cinema setup or something, I remember one of my first bosses, Simon, who ran the local Londis, and I worked for him. He got himself a fancy home setup. Always testing with Terminator 2 Judgment Day. The beginning of that is quite so quickly see if things were right. Sound okay, was everything right? So he's got like a t-shirt on and then like an overcoat, waistcoat. That's cool. Do that a different color. We're gonna give him some little brown shoes. Or brown, isn't it? Got a little bit of ankle showing, so I will save that and the green afterwards. Bit of ankle. What my plans are today. I was potentially to jump in the car with the two boys and go up to Ipswich. So this has just felt like I want to spend most of the day in the car. Much as I want to go up there, it is pretty much close to 4 hours driving. You always feel a little bit awkward because you feel like you're disturbing, as much as Scott always tries to chat with you and catch up and stuff. He's weird, but the guy is also trying to run his business, so you feel like you might be imposing a little bit. Although I always come home with some stuff. Right, his little jacket. What do we want to go with? Adjacent colours would be a light blue or a purple or something. Maybe that's. I think maybe we go with a bit of a purple colour. Yeah, I mean, I love going up there. Obviously, I've been a number of times now. Mission. I will definitely. We're still wet with paint, right? Come back to that in a second. Thing to look at is whether Ipswich are playing or not. Last time I went, I think it was the last time, but yeah, Ipswich were playing at home, and the crowd lot to deal with. The traffic, even the car traffic, but the people traffic coming out along the roads and stuff, and makes it very, very difficult. Right, let's tackle his telescope. I'll do his telescope in like a brass. Where's well, I must have some brass. Brass scorpion, that'll do. That looks brassy to me. My next work podcast is going up. It's going to be every month, so it will be. It went up last Friday, won't it? So it's 3 weeks away. It probably sort of. I mean, I'm not going to try. I'm not going to keep it to exactly timings, like exactly 4 weeks or whatever. Might not work out like that, so I don't want to. So there'll be one a month. So. It will go out in November, so my guess is the back end of November. I've got potentially a couple of options. I mean, what will happen is I'll always look to have a guest on. Hey Clark. Hey Clark. Yeah, I'll always look to have a guest on, and then if that doesn't work out, I'll just do it on my own, like I did before. Just ramble away on me Todd. I want to talk about my thoughts on it. Actually, had some really nice feedback from the podcast. It was really nice. Yeah. We need to sit down. We need to sit down and record ours, don't we? We need to. Maybe give it a go next week. See where everybody is at our month in gaming. At least give it a go. Record one episode of it. See what we think. That's the thing to do. Just get one recorded, and then just liked how it went and that. That's what I was gonna do. Basically, if I I put the podcast out there and no one listened to it, then it doesn't really matter if I then stop doing it. No one listened to it in the first place. But it did get some traction and people seem to like it, then I'll keep it going. I said we should do ours, right? We've been planning to do one, but we should start recording our sort of month in gaming podcast that we spoke about. So, and then you'll know straight away something we thought was comfortable or we enjoyed doing it, and then maybe we'll give it a go next week. Time when we're all available, we'll jump on a call, do it. Yeah, okay, cool. Maybe we should do it like this time next week, like Saturday morning, because I'm normally free Saturday mornings because Vic's normally like park running or something. Hence why I'm sat down here. 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning is always a pretty good time for me. If Chef's about, I would ask him, but he won't be watching this. He comes in, says hello, jogs on, does his laser disc. plugs in his 37 karat gold start lead. Right. Do his little jacket. But yeah, we should give it a go. We should just do it, see if it works, see if it gels. Do one, you think it's rubbish, enjoy the process. Do it again. Cool. Yeah, I think what we just discuss our sort of like, because we're going to do it monthly, we just discuss our months, you know, our month being our hobby, like what we've been up to, and talk about pickups, talk about games we've been playing, about news if there's anything we want to talk about. Simple, really. Yeah, I need to look at how to set up Spotify. Like, obviously I have Spotify, but I've never tried to publish anything on it. There's a few places you can put it. That's what I'm looking for my work podcast. I'm looking into not just Spotify as well, because not everyone has Spotify. The Apple, there's a few other podcast specific platforms as well. But mate, it might be worth looking into those as well. When the easiest one is YouTube, because you don't need anything. You don't need to sign up to anything for YouTube. You could just do YouTube. Actually quite a simple miniature, this guy. He looks big, but the reality is he's actually quite tiny bit. I think that's ring. I was just thinking you could put it out all over and the tracks and that. Yeah, I mean we can definitely give it a go, mate. We can. Like I say, I just don't know how to. I've never put anything on Spotify, so I don't know how to. I don't actually know how to do it. The marketing team in my company did my podcast, so I've never actually tried to do it, but very happy to do it. Not a problem. Just haven't looked into the mechanics of doing it. We'll definitely try it. Right, we're mostly getting this guy, first stages of this guy done, I think. Little bits might have missed. Paint this bit very late at night, so definitely a few in there. Be worried when it's like under the model. No one's ever going to see that. Alright, cool. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Herding cats with him. Some of that green. What green was it? Oh, where did I put it? That's it. Gut ripper flesh. That was all. Alright, so pretty much all the base colours are done. Cool, so that means we can go round now and start doing some highlighting. I'm going to crack out this lemon yellow that we used before, because I quite like this yellow, lemon yellow. Let me give it a bit of a shake. OG Duffy, hello mate. That's very nice of you to come in. Congratulations on 10,000 subs, my friend. Zombicide, great game, great game. But yes, I did drop in and out of your stream the other night. You seem to be having good old guns in there. Yes, 10,000 subs is a hell of an achievement, mate. Well done. Yeah, well, it gets into the fun bit now. We get to do like the highlighting, and the miniature will start to sort of come to life a bit more. So, yeah, we're gonna do a bit of dry brushing now. Which, in case anyone doesn't know, I'm sure people do know. Dry brushing is you use a stubby old brush like this, get off most of the paint. I'm gonna just do it on a cloth here. Most of the paint, to the point where there's hardly any paint left on the miniature, on the paintbrush. That. And then you kind of go over your miniature where there are raised areas, continue to catch paint. You'll get this yellow highlight. On the raised parts of the miniature. You've got all these batches of like barnacles. Put that on there. So I might go around and add a slight bit of colour too, because otherwise it's all going to be very similar. I'll do this bit first, I can then go back to the barnacles afterwards. Actually, this big old claw, I'm going to go a bit more heavier on this so it stands out from the rest of the miniature. Basically hardly any paint on the actual brush, just smashing it into it, make it pop. Are you off out today, Duffy? Filming your not your podcast, your vlog. Seems to be Going very well. I always like that your vlogs at some point end in a Weatherspoons. Yeah, so without very little effort, you kind of get like a nice beginning highlight on your. Looks very crustacean-y at this point, so it looks quite nice, and that was very little effort. You do have to be a little bit careful because you can find sometimes, like right there, you can see a white of. It's really tiny, but sometimes with these contrast paints, they are very thin paints. So you can sometimes brush and actually pull the paint away, so you might have to go in and do afterwards just little minor repairs. I tend to find it doesn't happen normally, but it does with contrast paint, because contrast paint is very thin when it's dried. You might have to go in and just do little tiny repair, but not normally anything crazy. Yeah, I'm going to do some gloss painting in my hand, like somewhere, of course. Nice, good. Yeah, it should look. Yeah, that's actually. Yeah, the camera's giving a pretty good representation of it, to be honest. And remember, when I do the matte varnish, although the dry brushing will help with the shininess, a lot of the shininess you see, like if you look here on the head, he's got quite a shine coming off of his cloth hat. But obviously when I use the matte varnish will bring it all down like it does with the other miniatures, so it does tie things together a lot better. Actually going to look at a picture. This is always good to do as well. If you're ever painting anything, have the internet right in front of you and look at like things like barnacles. Barnacles look like. Like grayish and brownish. Then you can sort of go, oh yeah, that's the sort of thing I want to. Yeah, sort of blacks and greys. There you go. You got the world at your fingertips. Yeah. So we could look at maybe changing up some of the barnacles so they're not all the colour of the actual crab himself. I'll make pen. Okay, there we go. That's cool because we can do that now because we've kind of done what we want to do. We might do some actual highlighting. Well. And we can go back and redo some of the around the knees and that here. Funny because this isn't the first giant crustacean I've ever painted. Painted a big crab once. Mythos, all about Cthulhu type characters. Giant crab. Second giant crustacean. Yeah, found the crustacean. Well, I hope your hallway goes well, OG. Hope you enjoy the well-earned pint after. Yeah, unfortunately, the chances of Slimehouse ever seeing this channel is so slim. Is people. Oh, hey, that's okay. They're way more skillful guy than I am. I don't know how the hell he does his. Right, I'm going to do the crustacean bit last. Just do the highlighting on everything else first. So we're going to do the, yes, the Safubi stuff is very cool. I didn't know it was called Safubi. Very cool. Yeah, enjoy, mate. Have a good day. Cheers for dropping in and saying hello, mate. It's very kind of you. Congratulations again on your 10k. Up to say I'll catch you up, but I won't. But yes, well done. And yeah, I should probably see you when you're on 20k, which I'm sure won't be long. Have a good day, mate. Enjoy. I hope it all goes all right. Well, that's a bit. I will say this though, that green, contrast green, I'm definitely going to be using that for goblins going forward. It's actually a really nice green, and it highlights well as well. That's much to do on this hackney. quite happy with how that. I want to tone it down a little bit. Right, neighbour a few houses down has started his weekend hobby of using an electric saw. Hear that all day long. You know what he's doing with it? He just every weekend finds something that he needs to desperate. I would say it's annoying, but it's probably the understatement of the year. I've got the doors open. I can, if it gets too noisy, I will close the doors. Hopefully the microphone does its job and cuts out any you know, if it's jarring at all, and I'll shut the door. It surely is. Yeah, it really is. One of these people that's obviously doing home improvements, but he's been doing home improvements for 9 years I've lived here. I would argue if you've not improved it by now, probably not going to get any better. Probably as good as it's going to get. So move on. Yeah, so I just redid his hat a little bit, just toned it down a little bit, added a bit of a highlight into it, instead of it being sort of flat. One stomper, yeah. Yeah, I think some people just don't find a way to just be ultra loud. The other side of us, we've got a neighbour who cuts his entire garden with a strimmer. I have been tempted to buy him a lawnmower, deliver it next door. Here, mate, get your garden done in an hour rather than 4 hours with a strimmer. Trims the whole thing, just stands there sweeping his strimmer backwards and forwards. He's got nothing else to do in his day because he needs to fill it with strimming his gardens. Where was my silver? Capture these buttons. he used to be a little kid, jumped off things, both feet on the wooden floor, so we heard something that when they were around. Right, I would like a little bit of nylon oil just to dirty up these metals. Okay, do a quick little highlight on the jacket. I've been very happy with the progress of this. Made some work on this miniature this morning. Appreciate people that have come in and said hello and stuck around. Always Nerdy Geezer, can count on you, my friend. Much. Yes, I do need to highlight these jeans, but that's going to be... It's already quite a light. I think a more skilled painter paint these. I think there are stripes. Could do striping. All these trousers, just about make out there are lines in here. Wanted could go with a stripy, like blue and white or something on it, which would look really cool. I'm not going to do that, but my friend. Can you envision would Probably, I bet if I looked at his version of this miniature, 100% probably done a stripy pattern on the then he is a professional, so be my guess for I'm on this. He may even be streaming. Right, we now need a brighter gold. Can try Liberator Gold. I don't know how it'll come out. What I'm going to do is just touch the top of the barrel of this telescope. The earring he's got around here. Knocked over my expensive wardrobe model. Yes, this makes me very happy. We're going to get a miniature done this morning. That's fine. Now I don't have to paint his eye because his eye is actually closed because he's looking through. He's got one eye open, which is on the telescope, and his other eye is closed because that's how you use a telescope. So I don't have to worry about painting his eye. I can just paint the eyelid already all over his skin. So that's all good. Very happy with that. How's his eye closed? I would now like this medium flesh tone to be good. Once again, I always think I barely use any paints, but different colours on it. No, barely any. Oh, Blake's coming down. Hello, Blake. Right. Oh. Oh. And putting your headphones on, yeah. Quick question, Martin. Have you ever 3D printed glow-in-the-dark resin? No, I haven't. I don't know how good that would be. I know people have tried mixing things into resin, and it's never normally had a very good effect. I don't know if there is actually a glow-in-the-dark. There might already be a product for glow-in-the-dark resin. Probably wouldn't surprise me if there is. I have never tried it. It'd probably be easy to do glow-in-the-dark filament. Resin's obviously a bit harder because that's, yeah. No, I've never tried it. And never. I think the chat's working, mate. I was maybe just not looking for a second. I was focused for a second. But yeah, no, I've only ever printed. I've printed clear resins, like a green or something like that, just like see-through. Kind of what most people did when resin first came out. Most people printed in clear resin. Never used anything more than that. Leave it, yeah. Well, mate, we can give it a go. I mean, I don't know. So you can have a Google, see if a glow-in-the-dark resin this. We can chuck it in the printer and see what happens. Nothing. I mean, the worst that can happen is that the print just fails. That is about the extent of it. So. Blake. Working? You put the disc in the right around. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it might be made, it probably is made from a glow-in-the-dark resin, whether it's printed. Obviously, you know, resin can be used in a manner of different ways, so it might be cast resin. It's obviously a bit different to pre-printing it in resin. So, yeah. It'd be interesting to see, mate. Yeah, definitely. The dog's coming. Hi, Dusty. Alright. Ruin Fang Silver. Yeah, we'll take that. Looking at me all very excited. My dog is looking at me all very happy. You okay? You alright? Right? Muddy paws though, mate. Yeah, got muddy paws. You're not getting on my. She wants to get on my lap. You're not getting on my lap. You're filthy muddy. Right? Come on, go lie down. You need a bath today, mate. Thinking, yes. Give you a bath. Let's see if I can get on camera for you. Yeah, Dust, look, stay there, Dusty. Oh, she's gone. She's like, not putting me on camera, Dad. Look at the state of the floor. With their muddy paws all over the place. Holograms, that'd be cool. Is it like a custom thing, Lee, or is it like a new thing or an original toy or something? Something you've had made? I'm actually going to cheat here. I am going to do the barnacles. Rather than try and repaint all the barnacles from this grey certain areas. I like them. I don't really want to go back through. You do them all. Them in their patches. I ain't got to get every single one of them, but like grey patches. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, what's this? Let me get your basket for you. Yeah. Look at that. Here we go. Lay down there. Where to settle, I think. Where Clarky is. Alexa, announce. Alexa, announce. Clark, me and Blake are down here. Do you want to come down and play some games? Finished up soon. Yes, it gives his body a bit more definition, like barnacly patches. Just for something a bit more interesting going on, rather than it being all one colour. It's something I found on eBay. It's Aztec death whistle in the shape of a skull. I bought it as it's a glow in the dark skull. Wow, cool. Oh, hello, mate. You alright? Yeah, I saw your messages earlier. Yeah. I thought, do you want to come and play? You know, you was playing on that before, wasn't you, or something? You want me to set you up on something? Or you could play. You could play on the Super Nintendo on there. Like play Punch Out and stuff. Oh, you want to do boxing? Okay, right, back in a sec, guys. I'm going to set up the Wii for my son.
Hello everybody. Today we're painting a big
Well, it sounds very interestingly. What's that? He does love Wii boxing. He does. He gets very into it. Oh, found a paint that's dried. There we go. It's another knackered paint, everybody. Yay! Great, brilliant. Games Workshop paints. So let's go with. Oh no, this one's okay. Okay. Yeah, Clark, just be careful. I'm actually really happy with the way this has turned out. So. Again, for a tabletop miniature that we've been painting for, how long have I been live for? I can't tell. Probably 2 hours. Maybe not 2 hours. Maybe maybe coming up to 2 hours, I think. This is no bad. You need to play a game like where you can get your teeth stuck into actually like, you know, a long game. Otherwise, I feel like you get bored very quickly. Like Blake plays games that take a long time to finish. Otherwise you're a bit sort of one and done. You're sort of like looking for the next game. Alright, I think we're a million miles away from me being happy with this. Yeah, but I think that's a trick for the movies and not for, well, I guess in real life, but you know what I mean. Oh. My stream just exited for some reason. I think I'm still alive. That was weird. This tablet does some weird things. Anyway, we'll carry on. Regardless, I'm still going to get this miniature finished. Still alive. Alright, cheers. That was weird. Like my whole, it just exited and went onto someone else's stream, which normally means that like your stream's ended and then YouTube goes, oh, I'll autoplay something else. That was weird. I think the touchscreen on this Microsoft Surface is starting to go, so it randomly thinks something's being touched when it's not being touched. So luckily, I only use this tablet for this, or this Surface for this exact thing. Painting. Nice work. Yeah, so there we go. So he's got like some like more greying patches on him now, where the barnacles are. Fuck, are you alright? You're jinking around like crazy. Oh, okay. Alright. There seems to be maybe some others. I thought it was the tablet, to be honest, but well, it's good that others are having problems, but oh. Nice.
Another string. Another string.
Oh, okay. 2 strikes in a row, Clark. That's good. Yeah, well, you know what? I feel like this is done. I'm tinkering, but not tinkering with any purpose. I'm just tinkering. But I'm quite happy with him. I think he looks alright. I'm gonna blacken off the base, and we'll have a look at him and see if there's anything I want to change. But I think I'm fairly happy. Yep. Well done, Clark. Quite a difficult model to actually get the base painted because it goes right on his legs. Good job, good job.
Bowling. No, the bowling. That's what I think.
That'll probably do the trick in this. The smaller brush I can get in there. Doesn't matter too much because I'm gonna chuck a load of basing materials in there anyway, so won't see anything that's not been caught. Okay, so this is where we're at. don't mind him. I don't mind him. He looks better to the eye than he does on the camera. The camera's always funny the way it picks up some things. Makes things sort of more stark than sometimes they are. But yeah, from my viewing, I'm alright with that. Matte varnish will definitely help bring it all down a little bit. But or what else I would want to tinker with, to be honest.
So good.
What do you think of this, Clark? What's your view of this model?
It looks.
Goblin riding on the back of a big old crossed lobster, yeah.
Come on.
Thanks, Lee. Cheers, mate. That's what you think, is it? That's pretty good to get £1,000 donation, Clark. You want me to become Mr. Beast? Okay. Summon him. He'll appear in the chat. Right, there we go then. I think that is it done. What are you doing, Clark? I'm going to probably call it there so I can have a bit of a tidy up. We may even be back this afternoon. I don't know what the plans are this afternoon, but if I don't have any plans, I'm going to keep going. I want to keep painting these. So I've got one that shouldn't take, this one here for instance, this one shouldn't take too long. Kind of this monkey guy throwing what looks like the holy hand grenade from Monty Python or from Worms, yeah, as Blake Clark knows it. But yeah, we've got all of these kind of. That's true. That's true. That is true. So we've got this guy here, little pirate on a boat. It's quite a cool little miniature. I like him. Yeah, we've got the kind of like pirate monkey guy who's throwing the holy hand grenade. We've got this pirate lady who is got like a cool peg leg. Yeah, it's got a chest, yeah. Got a treasure in there. Got a pistol. And then you got this like goblin like cross octopus guy. I think
One.
maybe.
Mimic.
Yeah, so he's got this kind of like he's like basically got an octopus on his head. He is a goblin underneath, but an octopus on his head holding a load of different weapons. That's a fun one. And then this one's a bit more of a straightforward swashbuckling pirate. So yeah, we've got a few to do really. But yes, when I finish the stream, I will hit him with some matte varnish. I will put some basing materials in, and then I will get some pictures and stick them on my Instagram. But that'll be that done. So yeah, Clark, do you want to say goodbye to everybody? There you go. That was goodbye. But cool. Thank you very much for those who've joined. I'm not going to go through much rigmarole. I'm just going to end the stream. So yeah, I really appreciate people coming along and hanging out, Nerdy Geezer and everyone else. I may be back on this afternoon. This is the sort of stuff that if I get a chance to sit down and do it, I'll just do it. So this may be back on, and even this evening it might be back on. So I'd like to get through these 5 miniatures because I want to get them done so I can move on to a different project. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you all soon. All right, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.